Adrenaline rushing, you can hear the strength in my voice. See the pain in my eyes, while I'm ready for my rise. It's my time. Where you at?
Off the evening. This was for one ball. Good play like you get it there. Introducing first, the first on right. She is the challenger. Being from the ringside by the Dirty Daddy Chris Dickinson.
Hit him hard, let him feel the thunder kick. Nobody stop us. I see you in rock us. Billy Lane choppers. Moving through the streets. Welcome to the land. To the beast, beat the feet. Bang, 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 bang. Motherfuckers. Fist fights leave you in crutches. I'm rugged, I'm raw. I'm hardcore. I'm rough, I'm tough. I can help you touch the love. Lord, I trust it as I walk through the ego with nothing but love for my people. I live by it. I probably die by the desert either. You don't want it with the hands. Don't act like you can't get it. Change my grab my fist to leave you with the battle legs.
And the offending, the winner to champion, is Jessica
Top of your lungs, I love your guns. I speak for the underprivileged and I know this one's cause we're different. Does not mean we do not exist. And if we get pissed, we fight with the power of an iron fist. We don't look like you, we don't dress like you, cause we don't do everything society says we're supposed to. Who the fuck made the rules? Guess what? I'm here to break them. You run from your fears, look into my eyes and face them. So you fear what you don't understand, and you hate me cause you can't understand. I'm everything you wanna be but can't. I'm powerful, I'm strong. People love me, people hate me. I'm real, I'm faking. You wouldn't like me if I was
Main event time here at Secret Show number 3. Shauna with an opportunity to defeat Jessica Havoc for the WSU World title.
Jessica Havoc goes a little too impressed right now.
I don't think Shauna came into this match with a perfect strategy, and she thinks she's going to outpower Havoc. Sent to the ropes, and I think Shauna realizing that perhaps she's in over her head.
I wanna see you all march. I wanna see you all go crazy.
Jessica Havoc has about 6-7 inches over her.
Grins, baby.
Maybe more.
Welcome to the new
No
land.
question, Havoc decides to go.
Don't count Shauna out.
Oh, get in the ring. Just who do you think you are? Huh? Just because you're big and just because you're the champion. Do you think? Who do you think I am? Are you getting frustrated? Because I've heard enough. Sit down. Shut up.
Well, Havoc telling Shauna to shut up.
Point, counterpoint.
How rude!
Oh! Whoa! Shauna's a little bit flustered. I think the heat of the moment, she might have made the biggest mistake of her entire life.
How rude, Stephanie Tanner.
Stephanie Tanner, you see some of that spray on Tanner being left on the mat. Shauna's gonna be nothing but a stain after this one's done. And already going for that air raid crash. Shauna quick to find a counter, looking for that sunset flip, but Havoc with the goozle grabbing her by the throat.
This shit's getting real.
And Shauna having to go to the eyes. And instead of continuing the attack, just going to the floor. Havoc going after Shauna's hair, pulling her up to the apron. Dickinson's got a hold of one end, Havoc's got a hold of the other, and give the assist to Dickinson. Havoc's throat being rung over that top rope. Trying to close the air pipe. Shauna just firing shots left and right. None of them really seem to be landing. And Havoc just muscling her off.
I don't think Shauna knows what to do in this predicament. Just kind of found herself there by chance. Didn't quite know how to handle it.
Now Shauna's got that rear naked choke. Havoc backed her to the corner. Oh!
You losing clothes now?
Get her!
Shauna through the legs. About 10 shots all over the body of Havoc. She can't even send her off the ropes.
That's not good. It's not good.
Havoc shooting her off.
Oh, Shauna
got
trying to
caught.
slip through the legs again, but instead, a handful of hair.
Let go. You gotta let go of the hair. You gotta let go of the hair.
And now Havoc, with the full Nelson applied. Shades of what we saw out of Alpha Female
Yeah.
earlier tonight. Those two will collide tomorrow. Shauna finding escape. Oh, landing on her feet. Oh, and going after the knee of Jessica Havoc.
And that's what you're
Perhaps
gonna wanna
finally
do.
Shauna found a chink in the armor. And connected with the enziguri. Havoc still standing.
She's got to keep working on that knee.
Goes for that stunner, connects with it. She won a number of matches at the J-Cup 2013. She thinks that she's already the champion, but she's counting her chickens before they've hatched. Dickinson needs to be a better manager, telling her to go for the pin. I can't believe what Shauna's doing right here. And now Shauna's celebrating the victory, at least in her mind, wearing Havoc's robe.
Yeah, I can't co-sign this at all.
Havoc sitting up. Shauna has no idea. Look behind you. Dickinson's not a very good ring second. He's not that good of a boyfriend either with what he was trying to do with Candice LeRae. Oh my God.
You wanna mark me, bitch, huh? You wanna mark me?
Shauna's all tied up. Oh! Good night.
Go!
While Dickinson bringing it to the attention of the official that Shauna's foot was on the rope, who the hell you think put it there? Havoc stalking her prey.
Just stomping down on the chest.
Oh!
And taking a page out of Sami Callihan's playbook, an opponent that she defeated at Queen and King last year. And since then, dubbing herself the Havoc Death Machine, and certainly living up that moniker tonight. Havoc being distracted by the official. Dirty Daddy slides in the ring to save Shauna.
Oh no. I don't like this. I'm scared.
Little dick bitch! Get to the back!
And what is Shauna doing?
No!
Crawling on top of the table, Havoc arguing with Dickinson, telling the official that she should eject him. Oh, and in the meantime, Shauna striking with the belt. Come on, ref. Referee with his hands full. Shauna coming off the ropes.
Whoa. Able to.
Oh, that was a bad landing for Havoc. Do we have a new champion? No.
You know, it looks like she was going for a DDT. I think that might have worked better than
That might have been,
a DDT.
yeah, that might have been more devastating.
Yeah.
Almost like a gut wrench driver. Whatever you want to call it, was certainly effective. This is the first time we've seen Havoc struggling in this match. Put it in the corner, bro.
Almost sort of like a brain eater.
You wanna slap me, bitch?
Bring her down.
Huh?
Come off the rope. Go.
Now Havoc in uncharted territories.
And Shauna is not in a good place right now.
Oh.
Get her down from there. Come on.
Shauna once again going to the eyes. I'll tell you what, no matter how big and bad you are, there's always going to be vulnerable points on the body. The eyes are one of them. And Shauna struggling for that sunset flip power bomb. Can she get it? The answer is no. But again, going back to the leg.
Nice. Even with the momentum of the sunset flip, she wasn't able to take Jessica Havoc down.
Havoc got caught with the knee to the back. She hit the back of her head. Now she's trying to extricate herself from this position. And instead taken out with the double stomp.
Shauna doing things the Warriors way.
Shauna trying to drag Jessica Havoc to the center of the ring.
Get her away from there. Get her.
She's got the leg hook. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
You almost had it, baby. Now what are we gonna do?
Shauna looking over here. She can't lose her focus. Almost wonder if she's got her eyes back on the WC World title. Not because it's something that she wants to possess. Perhaps it's something that she wants to utilize as a weapon.
Shauna once again going to the top.
Sight set on Havoc.
Get up!
Havoc doesn't know where she's at.
Get up!
Shauna perched. She leaps
Oh!
into the waiting arms
How
of Jessica
strong is
Havoc.
Jessica Havoc? Up under the shoulders, hooking the head.
Oh, yeah, bitch.
Oh! Killed her with the air raid crash.
Stuffed her.
And Jessica Havoc retains the WSU World title.
And still, WSU champion, Jessica Havoc.
Cherry Bomb's a CrossFit champion.
Oh, well, we still don't know the name of this competitor, but Cherry Bomb's mystery opponent, this debuting athlete, great speed, high impact kicks, working over the quads.
Was able to take her down just in the earlier moments of this match. And with the snapmare.
This girl can go.
Wow, flipping senton, what height on that?
Great height.
I gotta get with MLJ. I gotta try and find out this competitor's name.
Wiki it. Oh man, hard impact with that kick in the corner. Not letting up is this new competitor. Springboard, Cherry Bomb evades it. Coming back with a hooking lariat of her own as she tries to regain control of this one. Hooking a leg, nothing right there, 1 count only. From the early goings of this one, the way this woman wrestles, Cherry Bomb might want to ground her as soon as possible. Real hair. Driving the head into the turnbuckle. Powerful. Using her yoga training to get that leg high into the air and choke this mysterious woman in the corner. Cherry Bomb now. Talking to the referee as she was just triumphed by this mystery woman. Do you find anything out?
Yeah, sorry to leave you hanging. I just spoke with
fine.
MLJ, who's got more information than me. Said this competitor goes by the name of Hanaya.
Hanaya. Well, she was in control for a while, but Cherry Bomb, though, very aggressive in this contest.
I mean, she's got some moves, but unfortunately, I don't think that she lacks that veteran know-how of a competitor like Cherry Bomb, who has literally traveled the world on her wrestling ability.
So exactly. She's gotten some big gigs in this business right now, this sport. She's laying it in right now to this new athlete, Hanaya, I'm sorry.
Now choking away at Hanaya.
Cherry Bomb using leverage on that one, using the 5 count to her advantage. I don't really know if this referee has the guts to disqualify any of these ladies.
Here we see Hanaya once again going back to that kick, trying to knot up the largest muscle in Cherry Bomb's body in that leg. But before she can really mount a comeback, we see Cherry Bomb with a flurry of forearms. Oh, and a kick of her own. One shot did the trick. Is that going to be enough right here? She's got her stacked up. Only a 2 count.
Cherry Bomb shocked right now. She does not know really how to fend off.
Well, how do you prepare for a competitor? I mean, that's part of the drawback of issuing an open challenge, especially, issuing a challenge to anybody on the roster. Hanaya's never competed here before.
That's why I said earlier, like, from the first minute of the match, we saw this new lady. She seems like she has great aerial skills and speed. That's why Cherry Bomb has to ground her. Until she figures out a game plan.
I think Cherry Bomb, look at that cattle mutilation right there.
Grass-fed beef lock when she does it.
Whatever you want to call it, I'm going to call it effective.
Exactly.
It's very difficult to maintain this hold right here, though. And Cherry Bomb, maybe a little bit frustrated that this opponent's giving her more of a fight than she anticipated, giving up on the hold.
Come on. The new lady, she just throw the match. Cherry Bomb recently married. Give her a wedding gift.
Oh, Hanaya just getting driven by the throat to the back corner.
And that's the violent side of Cherry Bomb. She's beautiful. She's very kind. She has a dog follow her around everywhere.
And she does have quite a temper, too. Now just sending Hanaya pillar to post.
Get up. Where are you going? Get your head out of
And Hanaya, I think, looking for some separation on the floor, but instead Cherry Bomb with a handful of hair.
We've seen her utilize this maneuver before, attacking the bottom of the spine and driving her neck.
Oh!
Back of her neck, right into that turnbuckle. Not much give.
I'll tell you what, you do damage to the neck, that's going to hurt the strength in all of your limbs. But if Hanaya's looking to connect with some of those high-flying maneuvers, I mean, you know, in order to springboard, not only do you need to jump, you got to have that upper body strength to pull yourself up to the rope. And so far, I mean,
Exactly.
Hanaya, and the thing is, this is the first time we've seen Hanaya compete. We don't know how resilient she is.
If Hanaya goes up in the air, you know, your body follows your head. If she tries anything, if she can't get her neck up there, she could crash and burn very easily.
Cherry Bomb, very methodical. Talking some shit before chopping her right in the chest. Wow. Now calling for that knee. Just took too much time right there. Hanaya's out of the way, and this is Hanaya's big opportunity. Oh, great elevation on the drop kick.
Jim Brunzell-like height.
Caught her again. Right in the face. And now that spin kick lands on her feet. What a combination out of Hanaya. Can't put Cherry Bomb away.
Hanaya totally showing off her athleticism in this one, but she has to put Cherry Bomb away early, or soon, I should say.
She's looking to pick her opponent off the mat. That could have been a rookie mistake. If your opponent's already down on the mat, leave him there. Instead, Cherry Bomb kicked her in the head. Going for that super kick. Hanaya's out of the way, using that quickness to her advantage. Caught her with two knees right to the face. Cherry Bomb staggered onto the ropes.
Hanaya looking to go sky high right now.
Caught her with that moonsault body block. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
And that's going to be considered an upset.
What a debut.
35 seconds for your winner by pinfall, Hanaya.
I think she caught Cherry Bomb off guard right there, but that's going to be a very impressive, one of the biggest debuts we have ever seen here.
This is certainly the dangers of an open challenge. You don't know who's going to accept, and tonight it backfired on Cherry Bomb.
I mean, Cherry Bomb, a great competitor in her own right, but when you issue an open challenge like that, it makes it very difficult to prepare for a competitor on the roster, never mind somebody that we've never seen before.
Oh God, they're dying here. Let's have another beer. Drink, drink up, drink up, drink up. Close their eyes and in a flash, bills and wives got all their cash, and their sons are lazy boys, and their daughters.
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest here at Blood and Thunder, scheduled for one fall, is an international rivalry review. Introducing first, currently on the outside of the ring, accompanied this afternoon by Chris Dickinson. She is fighting out of Lisbon, Portugal. She is Portugal's perfect athlete. This is Shana. And her opponent in the corner to my left, fighting out of Amsterdam, Holland, this is Leah Bata.
Well, the bell has sounded, officially underway. Drew Cordero here alongside Jake Black. Gonna be calling the action and gonna be starting things off with an international rivalry renewed as Shauna is gonna be going one-on-one with Leah Von Dutch.
First time they've ever met each other in the United States.
That's correct.
This international rivalry between Shauna making her return to America. We saw her this past summer at the Uncensored Rumble. She made quite an impact, invited back by the company. They make quite an impact on Von Dutch right now.
Yeah, it looks like she may have made quite the impact on Chris Dickinson as well, who has joined her ringside today, causing a distraction. And Leah Von Dutch is having some trouble getting out of the gates.
Hey, Dickinson knows to attach himself to a good thing.
How could you do better than perfection?
I don't know. She's pulling the hair right now, trying to detach the roots of Leah Von Dutch. And Chris Dickinson now interjecting himself into this contest. Giving his, well, we don't know the relationship yet, but giving her the advantage in the early going.
Of course, definitely worth noting that Shauna won the International J Cup last night, defeating Nikki Storm in the finals at the second ever Secret Show. A plethora of international competitors as we are seeing here today. The fans bring the weapons. The no disqualification contest between Saraya Knight and Mickey Knuckles.
That's going to be hard hitting. That's going to be violent. But right now, the ladies in the ring use a little bit more finesse than those two athletes.
Yeah, a moment of hesitation out of Shauna could have cost her. Caught with that clothesline, followed up with the face crusher. Very quick to get into the pin. Only good for a 2 count.
This is what you got to love about bringing in these international stars to compete live.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen incredible growth over the last year since, I mean,
It's all right. It's all right. Come on. Come on. It's all right.
It's intriguing, as is this contest. Nice drop toe hold by Leia to Shauna. Going for a drop kick, sending her into the corner almost.
somebody thought that it was going to be Chris Dickinson that was going to be one of the new co-owners of WSU.
Oh, no.
I can also debunk that rumor as well.
He spends his money on other things.
Yeah, I don't think that you can buy into companies with use steroid needles. So.
Oh, come on, man. That's not the Chris Dickinson I know. Nice fireman's carry up there by Von Dutch.
Yeah,
Shanna
whatever
battling
she was
out.
looking for, she couldn't connect with.
Going for an O'Connor roll. Von Dutch holds on.
Oh, caught her low with that knee right to the solar plexus. And while it looked like she was going to be going for a boot to the side of the head, Dickinson once again interjecting himself, sticking his nose where it doesn't belong, and tripping up.
Something else where it belongs. But Dickinson and Shanna now, perhaps the perfect couple of WSU.
Perhaps. I don't know. I don't know how else I can respond to that. I didn't even know that Dickinson was going to be accompanying her to ringside.
You got to keep tabs on your athletes.
My athletes are Shauna and Leah Von Dutch.
And Shauna, the athlete in control of this one, hard elbow to the face of Von Dutch, trying to rearrange her facial features as she chops her in the chest, causing the wind to escape from the body.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. There's 2 different types of chops. One that makes that thud sound and the one that makes that snapping noise. But it's the ones that make that thud that really drives the wind out of the lungs, and that's not gonna do you any favors either, getting kicked right in the spine.
Especially after she gives you a hair mare.
Yeah. Bristol Finn's gonna have his hands full today.
You know, some people complain about Shauna's attitude, but she's won some fans over here. Dickinson, an unhinged athlete, capable of anything dangerous. Also seems to be getting a reception after his classic contest he's had in CZW and Beyond Wrestling.
Definitely. I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from him as a competitor, but the focus should not be on him. It should be on the 2 competitors in the ring. And it's, it's disappointing to see Shauna, who is a very good athlete, to have to stoop to these depths in order to, basically, I assume Dickinson has been introduced almost as like an insurance policy right here. But Leah Von Dutch, she had a very hard-fought contest, making her debut last night at the Secret Show against Cherry Bomb, who was issued an open challenge. Right now, I don't like Von Dutch's chances. The leg is hooked, that lateral press, just barely kicking out, not much behind that. And we may be looking, we may be minutes away from seeing the end of this contest in the favor of Shauna.
Shauna gets a little cocky sometimes when she's in that ring.
Going to build momentum off the ropes and just dropping that leg right across the chest.
The invisible spotlight shining on Portugal's perfect athlete as she does not go straight for a cover, looking to inflict more punishment on Leia Von Dutch.
You're going to think a competitor like Shauna, somebody who's new here in WSU, is going to be looking to send a statement to the other competitors in the locker room. It's not just enough to win. You have to win decisively.
Exactly.
With that said, I wonder what message it's sending to the wrestlers in the back, knowing that she is out here accompanied by another competitor who was not scheduled to be here today.
And one that's definitely beating on some of the athletes in that locker room right now.
Well, Leah Von Dutch trying to find her opening. Kicking Shauna right in the ribs.
Leah Von Dutch rallying, but she gets cut off by Perfection, who looks like she's snapped a little bit. She's going Sweet 16 violent style on Von Dutch.
And I think realizing right there that perhaps she should not be taking Leia Von Dutch so lightly. These 2 trading positions, trying to get the advantage, and it looks like Von Dutch is on. Well, as soon as I was about to say that, we see the reversal out of Shauna.
It's a new rivalry. This one has deep roots throughout the entire world. And we're seeing it explode once again.
And Leia Von Dutch has never been able to defeat Shauna, so certainly looking to rectify that here today. That bridging fisherman suplex,
I think
a perfect plex, if you will.
Well, legally, I think we have to call it a perfection plex.
A perfection plex.
Not enough to get the job done, though. She didn't have a tight enough grip on the suplex. Chris Dickinson now laying down some strategy.
Yeah, perhaps giving her some advice instead of, it's one thing to be coached on the outside. It's another for that person to interject themselves physically in the match. That should not be tolerated.
Shauna looking to slow it down now. She probably feels like she's taken enough high-impact moves that she has to rest herself while wearing out Von Dutch.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a maneuver that's going to be able to defeat Von Dutch, but like you said, she's going to be able to think now 2-3 steps ahead of her opponent while also continuing to wear her down. She's got that knee right between the shoulder blades, which is extremely painful, but a hold like that is easy to counter. We saw the jawbreaker out of Leah Von Dutch.
Perhaps ruining Chris Dickinson's night in the process. Oh,
now going for that flying head scissors.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors by LVD. Now she's just measuring up Shauna, looking for her next offensive move.
Oh, driving that knee right in the face. And another jawbreaker.
Sitting out with it.
Shauna getting the shoulders off the mat.
Sitting out with that jawbreaker, making herself in the perfect position to roll on top of Shauna to go for the cover, but it still wasn't enough to get the job done just yet.
Von Dutch now, she was looking for this earlier with that fireman's carry. She's got Shauna up on her shoulders. I don't know what she's waiting for.
She's looking for the perfect positioning to drop Shauna down. Referee Miley Cyrus letting Dickinson now. Uh-oh. Almost perfection. Uh-oh. Chris Dickinson now.
Dickinson needs to get out of the ring. Regardless of everything that's going on, Dickinson needs to get out of here.
Squarely. Hitting Dickinson in the first quarter of his last name. Oh! Reverse X Factor.
Yeah, she dropped her right in the back of her head, and now I think Von Dutch.
Von Dutch ascending to the top now.
Perhaps going to be looking for that moonsault. And Dickinson pulling the leg out from underneath her.
Dickinson, though, he's still feeling it as he tries to set her up in a tree of woe. Von Dutch has nowhere to go. Ascending up now is Shauna with a double stomp.
You're going to think that's going to be enough to do the trick.
Just dragging the limp Von Dutch away from the ropes, making sure of this. 2, 3.
She's got to beat.
Ladies and gentlemen, final call, 9 minutes, 8 seconds for your winner by pinfall, Portugal's perfect athlete, Shauna.
A super solid effort by Leah Von Dutch, but the interjections of Chris Dickinson is what led Portugal's perfect athlete, Shauna, to victory tonight.
My journey is long, and it only has just begun. I don't know which way to go. I'm being pulled in 2 directions. I don't know which way to turn. But somebody's watching me. I don't know which way to go. But somebody's guiding me. Everything I know tells me that he is watching me. Oh, I love you so. Thank you for watching me.
Carrying her away princess style.
My words. I would like to express my feelings to you.
Your next contest here scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, the corner to my right, fighting out of the unseen woods. This is Hanaya, the Howling Huntress. And her opponent, the corner to my left, fighting out of Chicago, Illinois. This is Athena.
Let's go for that scene real quick. Sit here, alright? Over there. You ready? Do it, man. Get it on. Okay, guys.
You know, MLJ,
Yes,
Blood
Denver.
and Thunder, Cherry Bomb, issued an open challenge to the best athlete on the WSU roster. And you know what she had to face? Hanaya, somebody that was not yet on the WSU roster, but now is. And what have we done? We put her against, in my mind, the top returning athlete on the WSU roster. Somebody who was injured at the first secret show, but she's back. Potentially better than ever. We're going to find out tonight. Hanaya versus Athena.
Athena's been training long and hard for her return here to the squared circle of WSU Secret Show number 3.
It's been about 6 months since we last saw her compete in WSU and forced to forfeit an opportunity to compete against Jessica Havoc for the WSU World title in a 2 out of 3 falls match at the Uncensored Rumble.
Originally scheduled for August of last year, I do believe.
That's correct. But tomorrow, she
Whoa.
faces Lufisto to determine the next #1 contender. The question is, will that person challenge Jessica Havoc or Shauna?
And that's going to be a hell of a match.
Definitely, first time ever. Oh, look at that, behind the back.
Wow.
And I think that was an arm drag that even Hanaya hadn't met in any of her previous encounters.
Very well versed in the art of arm drags.
She's a drag specialist.
Oh. Athena, a very hard hitter.
Gotta watch out for those kicks, too. You know, it's funny because I think when both of these women compete, they're normally the quickest in the match. But really, right here what we're seeing is a battle of speed. Oh!
You might want to watch out for that kick.
Yeah, Hanaya bringing the kicks. Size up Athena in the corner. Oh, almost took her head off. And Athena trying to use this match to perhaps shake off some of the rust. Because Lufisto was one of the best ever. Oh, Hanaya. Kick to the body. Oh, another one. Perhaps trying to target the shoulder of Athena now.
Going down
trying
to the
tighten
thigh.
up, yeah, the largest muscle in the body.
Whoa,
Now
what is
more
this?
behind the back.
Oh,
Gonna
man.
hook up.
Head and leg, capture suplex.
These are some new maneuvers out of Athena, ones that there was no way Hanaya could prepare for.
Right
Hanaya
over
trying
here.
to break up some of the momentum of Athena, clutching her head, clutching her neck.
She's right over here by us, Denver.
Trying to shake the cobwebs. Athena perhaps looking to make a high risk.
Wait.
Oh no!
Jesus! I felt that.
You know, I think this is, if this was the Athena that we saw last year, she might have dove over the ropes or off the top rope onto Hanaya instead, just punting her in the chest. Seriously, feeling the reverberations off the walls in the CCW Academy. That was scary. Just imagine how bad Hanaya feels. Wow. Trying to pay it forward, though, sending Athena spine first into the hardest part of the ring.
Yeah, now Athena feeling it in her back.
Oh, into the post, too.
Head first. Head first.
The matches on these secret shows have been so physical.
No, they don't have a lot of room to work with here, and they make use of every possible inch.
Certainly exploiting their environment to the best of their ability.
I'm surprised Hanaya's up after that kick.
I can't believe it either.
Jeez.
Really just showing how tough and resilient she is. Now looking to send Athena for the ride. Oh! Was looking for a clothesline, instead got caught with a kick.
I thought Athena was going to run underneath the clothesline attempt, but she came around with that kick, even catching us off guard. Oh, forward handspring.
Wow! Now that's some signature offense.
Absolutely.
The added momentum with the forearm. Only about a foot or two away from the action. Oh!
Unbelievable.
Hanaya's out.
It's got to be it.
1, 2, wow. Just barely getting that right shoulder off the canvas. She might be on Dream Street.
Oh, God.
You got to think that might have just been a reflex, kicking out like that. Whoa, what is this?
Oh, once again targeting the midsection. And I mean, you can tell the well-chiseled abdomen of Hanaya. She obviously has a lot of core strength, so perhaps it's in the best interest of Athena to take that away from her.
No, we're gonna make this hussy tap. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, hussy. Hanaya the howling hussy.
The arm behind the back.
Has her all twisted up.
She's doing damage to the leg, the neck. The core, the arm, pretty much every part of her body.
Both arms, actually, the way. One's hyperextended, one's in a hammerlock position. That neck is in a terrible way.
I don't know if Hanaya can counter this. Her time in this match may be coming to an end.
Able to get her legs free. Which leads to her getting out of the hold.
Oh! How aggressive is Athena tonight?
Very. Like, really extra.
It looks like Hanaya's been thrown to the wolves.
Whoa.
Wow, caught her with that body scissors though. Rolling through, and Athena sent face first in that buckle. These two are going in.
Hell yeah. Hanaya picking up a head of steam. Whoa, what's this?
Wow, this time into the bulldog. Struggling to get over into that lateral press.
Can't even hook that leg. She barely just got on top of Athena's body, but she didn't have enough strength to hook that leg. That could have been the difference there, Denver.
You know, Hanaya is going to be looking for that moonsault cross body block. That's what she utilized to defeat Cherry Bomb. But instead, perhaps changing her strategy coming into this match and trying to match the aggression of Athena.
Yeah, the aggression of Hanaya is really coming out here. We don't really see much of that from her.
No, more of a finesse wrestler, but telling Athena to get up. This could have been a mistake. No, it wasn't. Athena couldn't get out of the way. Taken right back off her feet with that drop kick.
Big drop kick.
Great extension.
Oh.
But Athena connecting with one of her own. Both of these competitors trading drop kicks, struggling to get back up to their feet. Oh! And a drop kick from Hanaya. Caught again!
And the difference here is Athena's hitting her with the one-legged drop kick there.
Yeah, it looks like that boot, she's aiming for the face, whereas Hanaya aiming for the chest just to try and take Athena off her feet. But perhaps Athena's looking for that knockout shot.
And that time, Hanaya went for the front drop kick.
Yeah, Athena nowhere to go except back into the buckle. Oh, and again! These two are going to war!
You know, I've seen strike exchanges before. I've never seen a strike exchange of drop kicks. Never in my life.
Just trying to see who's the tougher of these two competitors. Oh! Both looking for the boot. Oh, just letting the sound of these strikes speak for themselves.
These girls are laying it in.
Athena perhaps starting to tire. You got to think that Hanaya. Oh! She's got the better conditioning coming into this match.
Whoa!
On a counter for the kick and landed one of her own. Out of control.
That was awesome.
Making a mistake though. She's letting this moment sink in right here. Going up against one of WSU's top contenders. And I think that she's looking for that moonsault body block. The annihilation, if you will, off the top rope. Oh, she connected with it. Is that going to be it? No!
And she connected flush with that right into the pin.
And I start to get frustrated here. When you get frustrated, you make mistakes. And I think her mistake may be going to the high rent district one more time.
Uh-oh, turning around now. Regular crossbody block this time.
Athena trying to roll through. At least able to escape the pin. Trying to get behind.
Wait, what's this?
Trying to get behind Hanaya. Spins her out right into the slam. More impact in the back of the head and the neck. Hanaya cannot continue to eat blows like this to the back of the head. So close.
Just barely getting out of that pinfall attempt. Man, this is high impact.
And now Athena going to the top rope. Perhaps she's going to be looking for the O-face. And she nails it!
Flush, she nailed that flush. That's got to be all.
And Athena picking up a huge victory over Hanaya. What a match!
Athena!
And I'll tell you what, MLJ, if there's any question, Athena is back, and in my opinion, is better than ever. These are two of the most violent women that the industry has ever seen, and the first time that they have crossed paths will certainly play to both of their strengths. A no disqualification match, and it was Saraya Knight that issued the challenge for fans to bring the weapons. Then we see what? A baseball bat with thumbtacks? A staple gun?
Somebody's gonna get hurt tonight. You can feel it in your bones.
And these women wouldn't have it any other way.
One ball is fans bring the weapons. Introducing first, currently in the ring, fighting out of Norwich, England, this is Saraya Knight. And her opponent, currently on the outside of the ring, fighting from the right side of Whiskey Road, this is Mickey
We are ready for what's going to be the most violent match. Saraya, Mickey Knuckles, first time ever. The blood is going to begin to flow shortly.
I don't even know
Put
what
this
to
together. I know you're not going to say no to her when she issues the challenge.
Oh, yeah, let me be the one saying, you know what, Saraya, maybe we won't let the fans bring the weapons. You know what, maybe I'll just put my foot down. And then what? Then I'll have that baseball bat shoved up my ass.
I wonder if it fits.
Listen.
Uh-oh.
Well, we already heard what Saraya Knight had to
She's
say.
so badass, she breaks mics just by holding them. This is a woman who has competed in deathmatch tournaments.
Oh! Ambushed again! Ringing the bell, I mean, is this false count anywhere too? I mean, if
Don't you make the rules?
Well, it's up to Levin to enforce them.
Oh, good luck with this one. This was one time I don't envy him whatsoever.
Oh, this is the one time you don't envy him.
Oh, well, I don't envy him every day of his life, but oh.
What do we see, a kendo stick already? All right, there we go.
Tojo Yamamoto style going to work on Moose's back. Oh, and the side of her skull.
Oh, and another shot in the nether regions just for good measure.
Already welts on the back of Mickey Knuckles.
There are not nearly enough students out here. Oh my Christ!
Saraya Knight, who traveled the world as having the meanest reputation in all of women's wrestling. Think of her as essentially the Fit Finley or David Taylor.
I think that's
of
a
the
great way.
female
I think that's a
sport.
great way to
Oh,
describe
hard
Saraya.
suplex. And then you think about it, around 2005, Mickey Knuckles starts making her name for nearly 10 years now as the baddest bitch on the deathmatch wrestling scene in women's wrestling. Not just death matches. Oh man, she's competed against men. IWA Mid-South deathmatch tournaments. Total non-stop action. She's been everywhere. Perhaps getting the breaks that Saraya feels she should have gotten.
And you know what's the craziest part about all this? Is that even as well-traveled as Mickey is, as many violent matches she has been in, this may be her toughest challenge to date. Oh my God! That's what you're gonna do.
Two women not trying to sell sex appeal. They're trying to sell the violence of this sport, and they're doing it to each other right now. Although I do have a thing for Saraya.
Yeah, she's gonna be careful right there. I don't know what she knows who she's turning around into. Oh my God! She threw the keyboard, the point her right in the top of the head.
Jesus Christ!
And now we've got the staple. Give her a 20. Oh!
That's what I think of the internet too. Oh no!
Oh, she just stapled it to the side of her head. I'll tell you what, when you're in pain like that, when you're experiencing the pain of having a staple in the side of your head, how can you concentrate and possibly fight it? The only thing you could be thinking about is getting that staple out to relieve that pain. And that's, you can't do that with your bare hands. You need pliers for that.
And even that hurts like hell.
Oh my God, Chris Levine is dead.
Chris Levine gets pushed around more by the women than the men.
You're a braver man than I.
No, look at that! A group of men getting out of the way of these female competitors without second thought.
Oh my God, just threw her right over the guardrail too.
Tossing her like a sack of potatoes, but Saraya does not stay down. Fights back, in fact.
Gotta be doing the best that I can to call the action as they start to go out of my vantage point. It looks like Saraya is choking Mickey over the top of the guardrail.
I want Saraya Knight around every WSU show.
What is going on right here? Can we get some control, please?
Offer her a cookie. That's usually how he settles things with people.
We need more. I'm gonna go get more security.
Saraya Knight does not care about lawsuits. She does not care about legal calamities. She's just trying to cause any kind of riotous action she can. Mickey takes advantage of it, bopping her in the skull with that thumbtack lace bat, driving the tacks into her hair and the epidermis of Sarita Knight. Oh, raking it across the flesh, opening up some wounds. Heinously once again across the skull. Moose mounting her, trapping her now with the headbutts, not allowing Sarita to escape, using her body to trap her underneath, causing some damage to herself in the process with those sickening thuds.
I've been told we ran out of security, so the people here in Voorhees are gonna have to fend for themselves. Oh my God.
Man, rolling, standing senton. Mickey Knuckles. 5 minutes in, they have just unleashed the hatred and violence towards each other.
Oh. Mickey Knuckles got caught low right there. 2 shots. I think that one caught her in the face.
Sarita, who is Saraya, I'm sorry.
Don't let her say that. Oh my God.
I'll apologize in a heartbeat. Oh! Now just laminating the skull with that thumbtack lace bat heinously. Sarita now, or Saraya. Jesus.
Just slamming Mickey Knuckles' face first in that chair. Oh, just caught her on the back too. Oh, just slammed the chair right into her leg. She's gonna try and attack her with that thumbtack bat.
Just passionately and violently going at each other. 100% not letting up.
Honestly, have you ever seen a match like this?
Mickey Knuckles reminds me of like a female Bruiser Brody, because she does not stop. She just keeps going.
Now what is she doing with the stairs?
She's got something in mind.
Evil intentions. Now grabbing her with a handful of hair. She's got her in a headlock. When you control the head, you control the body. Caught her with a punch for good measure. Now she's brought her over to those steps that she's moved away from ringside. I couldn't even begin to speculate. A suplex
Sarita,
maybe?
though, getting the advantage now.
Yeah, Saraya catching her with a number of shots.
Jesus.
Oh!
Knight now sending her stomach first into there. Into those steps. That hard metal.
Finally caught her with a baseball bat. Oh my God.
Walloping her, wailing across the body.
How is this even legal?
It's no disqualification.
I'm talking about the law.
Oh, okay.
Not just the law of the land here in WSU.
WSU now laying the law tonight with their own version of violence, their own version of hardcore.
Ultra-violence, let's call it what it is.
Yeah. TM.
I mean, we're going to see that.
Oh, no.
We're going to see that House of Horrors match later on between Joe Gacy and Matt Tremont, but they might have their work cut out for them trying to top this.
Oh, man. Sickening.
One of the fans brought a guitar?
Yeah, playing the tunes across the brain.
Yeah, because
Knuckles.
Yeah, because you can't take that on a plane. You can't take that on a plane from England.
You can't take a guitar on a plane from England?
I don't know. I guess you could.
I thought that was the #1 drug muling technique in the world. Back in the ring, finally.
Finally, but for how long?
You know, just because there's only
Oh my
man.
God! On the side of her face.
Swinging for the fences.
Mickey doesn't even care. She's standing up. Are you kidding me? Oh my God! She's shaking it off.
Knuckles doesn't give a damn. Knight doesn't give a damn.
Oh my God! And this is where Mickey is at her deadliest. Those elbows are so hard. Gonna think in Mickey's pedigree, where she was trained, who she used to wrestle with. Oh my God. Saraya, just at the nick of time, able to get that shoulder off the mat.
So close, yet so far.
Well, it's no disqualification. The official can't throw the match out if he's attacked. But who's gonna count the pin if he is?
Hopefully he just gets thrown out. X Factor with impact.
Yeah, but the snap on her neck.
Exactly. Still not enough to put her away. We know what Knuckles can handle. We know what Knight can handle. And that's why Knight sends her back to the outside. Not a safe haven at all, but a destruction zone.
And now you wonder if whether Saraya Knight's going to be looking to follow her to the outside or just try and shake some of the cobwebs.
Saraya, though, not afraid to get under this fan's skin.
Yeah, Saraya's going to take it. After she's done beating up Mickey Knuckles, she's going to go fight the fans. Handful of hair once again, totally legal in this contest.
The meanest bastard in all of women's wrestling, and I feel like I can use the term bastard. And it applies.
What's she gonna do? Hang it,
no.
DDT? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh!
More impact on the neck once again.
I'll tell you what, Mickey cannot keep absorbing these blows to the head. She's not human.
The head and neck area of Mickey Knuckles has just been destroyed by Saraya Knight. What? Who do you think you are, Tommy Young? I wouldn't do that.
What? Well, the distraction proven to be beneficial for Mickey Knuckles with that release-style German suplex. Of all the times for this kid to grow a pair of balls.
But Mickey Knuckles unintentionally there to save him. That might have been the one thing her and Knight could have bonded over. The destruction of people who
that
try
can unify countries.
Yeah, the destruction of people who try and force rules that shouldn't exist. The WSU referees need to shut down.
What is this? A table now. And Mickey's going to be trying to bring it back to the ring. Saraya already up to a vertical base.
Saraya wants it in there. She's not trying to stop her. She's telling her to bring it on.
Oh, hard into the rail. Oh, and drop kick the edge of the table.
Tempting to crack a rib.
And again, oh man, you're going to be really careful. I mean, it goes without saying, that's where all your organs are. Your ribs are there to protect it.
That time, though, Knuckles out of the way.
She's really gasping for air right here.
The damage was done already, but that could have been the final strike to put Knuckles out for good.
Knuckles like a zombie right here. I don't think she knows where she is right now.
She's had the wind driven at her. She's had the table driven into her.
Oh!
Another
again.
DDT. Head first on the neck, compressing her vertebrae.
And you said compressing the vertebrae, but what I'm concerned about here is a potential concussion and whether or not this official can determine whether or not she has a concussion and whether she should be safely competing.
Here we go.
Oh, Knuckles can't even defend herself right now. Oh!
Just unrelenting with those kendo stick shots. Swinging for the fences, daring Knuckles to get back to her feet and face her woman to woman, fighter to fighter.
If I know Knuckles, she's not going to stay down. She's just not.
No, no, no. Harry Potter's getting called out too.
Saraya Knight is insane.
Saraya Knight just doesn't give a damn about life. That's why she's so successful in the ring, but Knuckles now. Rallying back, second win, third win even.
Oh my God, caught her right at the base of the neck, and now on the shoulders.
Assaulting her now.
Yeah, Saraya down to one knee.
Oh man!
Okay, that's probably not going to win you any matches, but a little bit of retribution.
Kendo stick enema.
That is gross.
Saraya Knight now, not a fan of that style.
Favoring her behind, but now looking to get that table in the ring. Knuckles. It's almost like Saraya's had tunnel vision since that table has been introduced. Oh my God, these open hand shots.
You keep shooting those shots at each other. It might not have vision of all. You talk about tunnel vision.
Now Saraya going after a weapon.
She wanted that man's Mr. Fuji stick.
I believe they call that a cane.
Oh, okay. I didn't grow up on that term.
Well, either way, Saraya with the advantage. Knuckles back into the ring.
But that table, that dangerous table in the ring, as Saraya packing that cookie tray.
Another
man,
shot. Did you see the angle that kendo stick bent at? Almost a full 90 degrees.
Knuckles is out on her knees, and this is what Saraya is looking for to set up that table.
I think the fans here are starting to get a little bit uncomfortable with what they're seeing right here.
That's exactly what it
honestly,
is.
I can't blame them.
This is one hell of a co-main event for the evening. Living up to the hype without a doubt.
Oh, I think they might have broken the table trying to get it in the ring.
But that table, though, being the buzzkill that it is, still going to be a weapon that can be used efficiently.
Oh, Mickey caught her low. What is she going to do? God, she's going to try and slam her on the side or maybe turn the table over. Either way, she's fighting with the table right here, trying to get in a position.
Mickey Knuckles, though,
It's proven to be very resourceful, thinking on her feet.
I think she's going fully on instinct. She sees a weapon because she can't have all her marbles right now. She sees a weapon and she goes on gut instinct.
Yeah,
of
imagine
what
having
she's
muscle
feeling.
memory as it relates to deathmatch wrestling.
Yeah,
though.
absolutely. That's what happens at that point in your career. Mickey Knuckles, though, a hard hitter, impossible to keep down.
Knuckles just driving her opponent lower back first into that turnbuckle. Now look for the Irish whip.
Oh,
Saraya just shattered that table.
And did you see the way the table, the back of it hit Saraya on the head? The back of her head. She might be out cold.
1, 2, 3. Only a 2 count.
How the hell was Saraya able to take that impact?
I thought that was a 3 count.
Fighting through like her career depends on it. She does not want Mickey Knuckles to have the reputation as the toughest bitch on the planet.
Knuckles bringing her back up to her feet. Oh, and she just punched her.
Fisticuffs
We're talking a
ensuing
fist. Yeah,
now.
exactly. Not the forearm, not the elbow. All 5 of your fingers balled up. Just trying to knock those teeth loose. Not trying to knock that jaw out of place. Oh, another DDT. I'm telling you, she cannot keep eating these blows to the head. Mickey's out at 1.
Mickey Knuckles, though, again, like we said, what does it take to beat her down? Put her down, pump handling up. The veteran
Impact into the pin. The leg is hooked.
got her, wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, time to call 15 minutes, 19 seconds for your winner by pinfall, Mickey Knuckles.
Well, I think it's worth pointing out right here that they used all of the weapons that the fans brought to weaken each other, but it was a wrestling hold that proved to result in the victory for Mickey Knuckles.